Hey there people, Enodious here, and today I am playing a game. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's been more than 1 month, Gordoth. It's been almost 2 months. Well, that doesn't matter, for February doesn't exist. Now let us begin playing the game, and we are playing Median XL. It is quite the game, if I may say so myself. It is actually a Diablo expansion, but it's unlicensed, and it's actually a mod. Now then, let us take a look at what we have.
Good day.
This is Reeve. We'll talk to him later. So what do we have? We have a wand that does some damage. We have a quilted armor, 49 defense. And we have a buckler, 32 defense. We have a signet of gold. We have 4 scrolls of town portal and 4 minor healing potions, as well as another 4 in our belt. In our private stash, we have nothing, because we have not even begun playing the game. Okay, let us talk to Reeve.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began.
And that is all we will get from Reeve. You may wonder why, and my answer is simple, because this is Median XL. It's the mod. I'm playing the mod, I'm not playing Diablo.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave.
There we go. We just got our first quest. Look for the den in the wilderness outside the rogues' camp. Now,
all who oppose me, beware.
As you can see, things are, from the bat, a lot more different from what they usually are. Now let me take a look. Ah, there it is. I have a built-in skill that is Necromancer only. Burning Veil, and it buffs me up. And I do more damage, and I do more meme things. I'm still not incredibly strong. I'm swinging my weapon. I have obtained some quilted armor. I have just leveled up. And that, my friends, gives me some goods. Now this is actually really good, because we can look at the skills. I am, of course, going to be building myself up for being a Death Lord. I could take Carnage, as it is pretty strong, but on level 1 I will take Embalming. It increases mana regeneration and life of self and minions. So I just have more life. See, it's 99 now. And my mana regenerates. So I have less issues when it comes to my character screaming, "Not enough mana!" Alright. Click and click. That's a locked chest. I cannot open it. Not at the current moment. Okay. Face me then, kill rat. And we have leveled up. Again. Ooh, that's a crude Morian and an amulet. And there's nothing else. Splendid. Let us take a look at our skills. I could take Carnage. But you see, Carnage doesn't really synergize with anything. So I'm probably gonna need 1 stack of Carnage. But Embalming, oh, I could take another stack of that. Oh, look at that, it's a chest. And I get a javelin out of it. I'm not putting anything in stats, because that is a waste of time. At the moment, at least. Seeing as I don't actually remember which stats I needed for a Death Lord. A Death Knight, actually. So I'm gonna be calm and collected. And I'm not gonna get any stats. And I'm just going to level through the Blood Moor. Because as you can tell, it's not that challenging. However, there are a number of level-based challenges when it comes to Median XL. There is a level-based challenge for level 50, and then a level-based challenge for level 90. Meaning I need to do those things before I hit either of those levels. Both of those things are, however, somewhat easy to do, seeing as one of them requires that I clear a level, which is actually known as an Uber quest, or rather an Uber area, I think, and it's just more difficult. But I'll be so good. Right. Wake up. Fight me. I dislike the fact that they have their AI tells them to run away. But I guess it's better than having them all jump on me at the same time. This might call for... Oh no, it's not calling for anything. Ah, a pair of boots. And because I leveled up, my physical damage increases it by itself as well. I'm level 3 now, so I get 43% bonus physical damage after I pass through the veil. Now, you may be wondering, why was that skeleton not hitting you? It looked as if it was in range and should have been hitting you. Well, this is the way armor works in Median XL. And it's a very magical way that... defense, actually, excuse me. It works like Dungeons and Dragons. And as you know, Dungeons and Dragons armor is how likely you are to get hit, not how likely you are to have damage you take be less. So the higher your defense in Median XL, the less likely you are to get hit. And that is an interesting way of doing things. I think it's the same in ordinary Diablo 2, but it's more pronounced in Median XL for no good reason at all. And here we are. This here is the Den of Evil, but I'm not gonna enter the Den of Evil just yet. I will instead take a single point in Carnage. But because of my current status, I will not be able to use it due to the fact that my armament forbids it. And so I will simply whack my enemies with a non-enchanted attack. No skill, it's just a basic hit. As disappointing as that may be, it is what it is. Let's see. Mana recharge shrine. What a shame it is that I'm not using mana. Alright, this is the... Oh, I thought I was done. Yes, I'm afraid you will have to suffer through a lot of clicking. As clicking is what happens in general. There we go. Splendid. There we go. Most, if not all, of the inhabitants of the Blood Moor are now dead. But there is more of the Blood Moor to be explored. As you can see, there's a bridge. And the bridge leads to the other side of this river. More land. More of the Blood Moor. More creatures to slay. And more levels to reach. Part of the reason I was not actively doing YouTube is because I was struggling with figuring out what exactly to do when it came to my microphone, which, as you can tell, is lacking in quality, even though I have touched up the sound, even if only a little, so that it's not horrendously terrible. Otherwise, you would be listening to my computer whiz and wheeze instead of my voice. And my wand broke. I think that is... I wouldn't say it's an after effect of me just hitting stuff. That could be an after effect of me hitting stuff whilst holding on to Carnage. Because Carnage does a funny thing. It performs a whole bunch of attacks. And as a result of performing a whole bunch of attacks, the durability of whatever weapon I'm using just disappears. Oh, an amulet. Splendid. Good thing though that I'm playing a necromancer. Then I have access to my class spell that just makes me hit harder. %? Yep, 40% plus your level. Okay. It's pretty strong. But it is strong only when it comes to the early game, which is somewhat disappointing. Because, as you may know, the late game involves a lot of enemies who brandish resistances to many elements and types of damage. I have obtained a crude sword staff. There we go, it's a fiend. A mammon axe. Oh, and a level up. Now, I will... I'll conserve my skill point and wait for the future. In the meantime, I will viciously maul my opponent while getting viciously mauled by them myself. This is how Diablo works. You hit while you're getting hit, and you hope that they die first. You may be recognizing this playstyle. It is the playstyle of an individual well versed in Minecraft. His fist is so powerful, it is powerful enough to detach limbs after a couple of hits. As you may remember, Steve from Minecraft is the only individual powerful enough to do that in the Minecraft universe. However, this here is the Necromancer, and he can do it in the Diablo universe. And the Diablo universe is split into 3 parts: Hell, Sanctuary, and Heaven. Ah, another pair of superior boots. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna stick with those for now. Mana recharge rate, your spiritual prowess. Or something, I didn't read it. I don't really remember it. So, my spiritual prowess increases substantially. And there it is. A coward who flees from battle. Oh, good. Now then. Oh, there are even more of those fiends to kill than I first anticipated. It's really disappointing. I'm striking bone with my bare hands and I'm breaking it. I like the sentiment. Oh, superior Athilua's hand. This is an Amazon only weapon, shield, and I have obtained a raptor scythe. This is exactly what I needed for when I enter the Den of Evil. It is a raptor scythe. It will allow me to channel my inner power and use carnage, which is great, in all honesty. You see, I was wondering why I was not dealing enough damage. And the answer is right before me. I'm not red. I'm not raging, as one would say. Because in Dungeons and Dragons, the barbarian class can enter a rage and will start dealing more damage. Yes. I am associating a lot of things with D&D all of a sudden. Even though previously, most of my videos did not contain a single trace of D&D. Do not flee from me, fiend. You too have been granted more experience, and I will make use of it. Use the boots. I got a whole set of shoes. I can start my collection, and I will be able to participate in rich check on TikTok. And I'll be able to flaunt my money. Or rather, my habits of spending money. I think that's about everything. Oh, no, it's not. It's not everything, no one is close. Ah, that might be everything. We're not so... Oh, it's not. Ah, there's so many fiends here and there. Just... having ran away. Hello.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness. Halt. You should...
I doubt the truth of your statement. I mean, I am literally punching things to death. And these things are undead beasts and demons from hell. I think I have more than enough when it comes to qualifiers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will now return to the rogue encampment, which is the town. I will sell the items that I obtained, and I will end the video because we've went on long enough.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. Good evening.
And this is Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. As you can see, we are not actually going to be making a lot of money by selling the items that we wield. If anything, we're going to be we're going to be making almost no money at all. The almanacs, look at it, it's for barbarians only, which is a shame. But look at that. The amulets cost a lot of money. However, if I identify the amulets, we might end up in trouble. Because the value might diminish. Durability is 50 of 25. There's something going on with this. Okay. Now, seeing as I have lacking amounts of money, I will save the items that I obtain. I will not buy scrolls of identification because a certain someone exists. That someone is known as Deckard Cain. Very well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. There will be more to come in the near future, and I hope that you enjoyed. Farewell.